Coming to you from inside of the shop because it is freezing up here. I'm just giving you guys a look at my new skid steer. Now, this thing is gigantic. So I'm 5'10". This thing is definitely over 6 feet tall. It is 16,100 pounds. That is operational weight. And it is gigantic. This is New Holland's C362. And it is a massive, massive machine. Now, I got this because it has almost the exact same lifting capacity as that front end loader that I had, which was the mini wheel loader. And again, that thing did great for me, but I need to do a lot of stuff. And I'm right now going to be able to pick up cars, haul dirt, haul snow, do whatever I want with this machine. And it is going to be just as easy. I have only been using this thing now for about 10 hours, and it has done everything that I want it to. It has more power than I could ever ask for. Giant snow banks, no problem. Moving snow, no problem. It has a heated seat, and I will say that is super comfy. But some of the features that I want to at least share with you guys while I'm in here staying warm. Some things that I don't like, some things that I do like just from operating it currently. First, bucket, it's super, super slippery. So you got to definitely watch that. But they have all sorts of nice grip step features on here. Now, another one of the features that I like, especially with what I do, is these big, huge, heavy-duty guards for the cylinders. It just has that added protection on it. This one does have the whole demo glass, so that way, I'm protected when I'm operating it and having stuff fly all over the place. One of the things that I do not like is this style of track. It just does not seem to get as well a grip as what I would like, especially on wet snow or on ice. I mean, ice especially, you'll just slip and slide and you'll sit there and turn the track over and over again. So I'm sure not only does this thing being 16,000 pounds really not help that, but the track style just does not seem to grab. I'd much rather have the zigzag pattern rather than this big H-bolt pattern. These counterweights, they definitely help. I did just pick up a Ford F-250 extended cab with a diesel with this. I will tell you guys, this little side door with your power switch and a jumping point with the battery there is definitely awesome. Just kind of makes it a little nicer not having to fully open the back here. Have your rear camera, you have all your LEDs. One thing that I don't like, but I do like, this here is their lock. Put a padlock on it and you're good. Open the back. That's your handle to open here. Now, I live in the Northwoods of Wisconsin. This thing, if it's not inside, must be plugged in outside because otherwise life is just rough. I do have an engine block heater. And the thing I don't like about it is it just kind of like hangs out. There's nowhere to put it. If you look on the door, I believe that is where you can have the cord go through as you come out. But otherwise, all I do is just kind of wrap it around the hydraulic oil tank. And it just kind of hangs out there. This is where the door clasp and hits. So you don't want to ruin it there. Everything in the engine bay, pretty much super easy to get to. I will say the diesel fill tank being here, I do like it, but again, I don't like it. It's kind of a pain to have to open the rear door when I want to fuel up. But at the same time, I understand why they did it, because now you can shut the door, still not able to get to it, shut the top, latch it, lock, all that stuff. Hey, proudly built in the USA. Now we're going to go into some of the inside features. And like I said, this is just kind of my first review, and I definitely will do more and talk more. But I just kind of want to let you guys know what's all happening in here. So everything is on the screen here. It comes up, tells you all the information you want, has your rear camera. The camera is fairly clear. So I had a ton of people who told me that in a New Holland skid steer that you can't see anything. And I'm gonna just say I beg to differ. I normally run a Cat 247B, not the biggest machine, but I could not see nearly as much as what I can out of this New Holland. Now, I know it's my shop. I know there's tons and tons of junk in the way, but to me, this is a much greater range of vision. Even the rear window, I can see out my rear window. I have a rear view mirror as well as the backup camera. So to me, visually, I can see much more. Now, I understand you have the boom arms that go up and down. You can't see on any skid steer when those are going up or down. So I'm not really going to comment much more on that, but I will just say, for those who sit there and tell me they can see more out of their Cat cab, no, you can't. I was going to buy a 299. I wanted a 299 D3, and for the price point, I just could not match what this machine had, what it came with, everything like that. All the controls, super easy. Now they also have all these functions in here to where you can change the speed, you can change the flow, and you can change the sensitivity on all of this stuff. So just so you guys know, like, you can play with it all. It's right here. I have not played with the Cat 299 at the price point that I wanted and the capability of what I wanted it to do. I decided not to go with it. That is Bluetooth radio. It has a weather station and all sorts of fancy stuff that I don't really need or use. But this machine does work. It is very big. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to buy a new trailer or what I'm going to do to be hauling this thing around. But as for the first look of this machine, guys, everything is great. I will just say one more thing that I can't really stand, that I'd really like to see they had, and I'm trying to figure this out, is when you start this machine, you can plug it in, everything's all good, but the hydraulic fluid must be at 30 degrees or hotter in order to be able to work this machine. At least as far as I know, there is no hydraulic heater in here. And I think that would be a huge plus. Today, I had to run this thing and operate it for about 10 to 15 minutes before I ever got to be able to use it at full power. Now, again, it's, I think, -1 out. Like, it's not nice. It is cold. I'm going to leave this thing in the shop because I have to go do some work with it later. And hopefully I can show you guys some videos of putting this thing to work. So for now, this is the New Holland C362. This is a brand new unit, and we're going to put this thing to work. So we'll catch you guys later.